Am I the only one that considers himself to be a sinner? Am I the only one that considers themselves to not view God as a genie, to not view life in this world as, oh, if God wanted, if God wanted this to happen, that wouldn't happen, or this or this. Okay, all right. First of all, people, God has given us the power of free will. So as I'm sitting in the car right now, I had the choice to choose whether or not I wanted to record this video and upload it, or I could have just sat down within my own thoughts and let it just marinate and steam and boil in my mind and then just be gone with it. But I chose to go this route. Now, the beautiful thing is that God is outside of time, and He knows every single choice that we're going to make. So He knew that there was a reality where I made this choice to record this video, right? And He also knew that there is and was a potential reality where I didn't record this video. I don't know what would have happened if I never recorded this video. I don't know what's going to happen once I upload this video. I don't know who's going to watch it. I don't know who's going to comment or say anything, but God knows. And with that being said, if for anybody that made this watching this video, whether you are atheist, whether you believe in God, whatever religion that you may believe in, whatever God you may worship, there are entities and spirits at work, good and bad. And the choices that we make today, within your conscious, that's your spirit, that's your soul, man. There's a daily debate every single second between your soul man and your body man. Your body man may want to do certain things, say certain things, but your soul man interacts with your body man and say, hey, maybe no. Some people listen to their conscience, some people choose to ignore it. Okay? Now, that same spirit man that's talking to us, okay, there are outside spirits that try to interfere with the positive message and the positive directions that your soul man try to tell you. These spirits, these entities, these demons, these are the ones that try to distract us from doing what we're supposed to do, try to distract us from the will of our Father, try to distract us from reaching our purpose by making us think certain things, making us feel certain things, making us try, to not believe, try to make us lose faith. And these are daily attacks. These are daily attacks. And it says we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. It's not like there's somebody grabbing me by my arm right now and say, don't have faith, don't believe. These are spiritual beings. These are spiritual things. Spiritual wickedness in high places. It's a lot of things that's unseen that's going on. So with that being said, it's a choice that has to be made. And I learned this too. For everybody that could honestly and openly make the choice that they believe in God, that they believe in Jesus Christ, that He died for our sins, that honestly could say that they believe this, of course you're going to be attacked. Because this is the very thing that the devil is trying to block you from. This is the very thing that he's trying to cause you to not believe. This is the very thing that he's trying to cause you to not have faith by giving you these thoughts. Trust me, everything what I'm saying, I'm victim to it. I've I've tried to come up with different schemes and different plans and say, well, if I do this or if I do that, or maybe this is happening for a reason because of that, or maybe this, and then I finally think back to myself and I say, no, it says his thoughts are not our thoughts and his ways are not our ways. So maybe, just maybe, it's a reason why certain things that I'm going through, because you can't have a testimony without a test. And if we're all living testimonies, why do we have a testimony? So we could talk about the good. You have to go through something, right? God makes a way where it seems like it could be no way that no man could get you through, right? And you give that testimony, so somebody else that's either going through something similar or not as tough as what you were going through, that would give them faith and strength to say, wow, if that person could go through it, then so can I. I could be able to make it. But we've had this convoluted mindset that if certain thoughts come in our mind and certain feelings that we have, that, okay, I know, sometimes we may think we know ourselves, but we don't. The body man knows the body, the spirit man knows the spirit. So how could we say we know ourselves when it says that our spirit and body always conflict? So thoughts that you may have with the body, how could that be of God when it says that this is sin, this body is no good? You have to understand that, of course, the road is not going to be easy because it's the road less treaded. 90% of the world is taking the easy road. And the easy road temporarily looks good, but it's going to lead to a lot of destruction and chaos. I don't care what nobody say about the Bible and Jesus and everything. There are a lot of things in the world that's going on right now that you can match up with the Bible. A lot of things. And there are a lot of things in the world that's going on that happen to us day after day after day that no man, no scientist, or no nothing can explain, no matter what. No matter what. Remember, scientists may say they could clone, they could replicate, a replica, to copy, to take something from a, so to take. So if I have this car is the original, and I replicated, that means I created a copy of the car. I created a copy of it, but I didn't create the exact specific car. I created a copy. It's always going to be something off because it's not the original. How would you know the original from the copy if there's not something different? So that means, yes, man could copy, but who created the original? If man could create the original, then why would man need to copy? Wisdom. You use wisdom and you just look and tell you. Yes, man could copy, clone sheeps and met people and all of that, but they can't create life. Otherwise they wouldn't need to copy life. They wouldn't need to copy DNA if they could create DNA. For you to copy something, you need the original as a foundation to use to create a copy. But if there were no foundation, then you wouldn't be able to copy anything. So if there was no sheep, how could man clone sheep? They would have to create the sheep, right? Okay. So you use the wisdom. But people just believe that God is just this convoluted like genie or something. Like, if just because they do something, oh, if God don't want me to have this, he'll take it from me. Or if God did this, God that. God's will is going to be done, whatever God's will is. Just because you say, if God don't want me to strike me dead right now. And you may believe just because he may not strike you dead at that moment that he's not listening or there's no God. But once it happens and you pay attention to the timing, you'll look back and be like, wow, this moment is the exact moment that this needed to happen. Wherever everything that happens to you is the right moment that it needed to happen. Because if it had happened at any other moment, the thing, the yes, that's it, what you needed to get, you wouldn't have gotten it. So you could just use wisdom and everything and just believe. Have faith. Alright. Again, just trying to share some wisdom, just sharing my thoughts and trying to impart some wisdom and knowledge. Alright? Okay. Talk to you soon, guys.